Hello, makeup divas and nail junkies. I am coming to you with, as it says in the title, my worst foundations that I bought for oily skin. This is mainly for oily skin. Now I'm going to show you the top worst foundations that I have bought that I will not repurchase again, being as though I have oily skin. So the first one is this Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. Sand was the darkest color they had, which I could have worked with, but I absolutely do not like this foundation. I don't like the finish of it. The first day that I used it, it was kind of okay, but I noticed day after day, and I bought this in the summer. Absolutely horrid. Doesn't set properly, even with a powder. It just did not set right. It did not finish right, and I didn't like how I looked when I looked in the mirror later on that day. I've only used this a couple of times, so the tube is like really still kind of full. Anybody who wants to do a swap of any of these items that I name and you have something you're not using, let me know, because these are just going to end up being probably just tossed. There's nothing I can do with it. Like I said, 300 sand is a light color. I am normally NC45, which all of you compare yourselves to MAC, or most of you, and this is extremely too light. Somebody may know how to work with it. I absolutely do not like it. It is a mousse, like it says, so it is a thick consistency. And there it is right there. And I really wish it would have worked because it was a stay matte foundation, but it just in the summer just does not work very well. We are going into the winter months. I may try this one day in the winter, but I honestly just don't like the feel of it, the finish of it. Don't like the finish of it. So that's number one. Number two is this Revlon Nearly Naked. Now this in no way claims to be mattifying. The Revlon Color Stay is the one that is for oily skin. I would not purchase this again only because I can only use this in the cooler and winter months. I can't get everyday use out of it. Now that we are entering the cooler months, I am using it to try and use it up. I don't have anything bad to say about this, just that if you have oily skin, this is not something you want to purchase for your everyday makeup look, especially if you live South Florida or southern states where it's hot majority of the calendar year. So yes. The next one that I was disappointed in was the Black Opal Total Coverage Concealing Foundation. It is in my color Caramel, and it looks like this. And the only problem I find with Black Opal, some people say they can wear Black Opal, but they must not be as oily as me. Because I have tried this, I've tried the Black Opal stick and other Black Opal foundations, and you are a literal grease ball midday. You are a grease ball. So I don't know what kind of use I can get out of this or what I can do with this. It's only been used once or twice. There is still the full container here. Anyone interested in a swap for the Black Opal, comment down below. I'll leave you my email address. We can chat and exchange pictures, or if you're on my Instagram, you can show me what you have. I absolutely cannot use this, and I will have to trash it. Caramel, it is my color. I just cannot use it. You are a grease ball. Another foundation that I do not care for is the Sascha Second Skin Foundation. This is almost like a mousse or a cream foundation, and I don't like the way it finishes. The first time that I used it, I did like it, and it says it leaves your face matte and shine free for hours, and it did do that. I was matte. It wasn't the oily part that I'm complaining about. It was the finish. It was the, when you look in the mirror, didn't look like it was completely fully blended out, no matter how much blending you did. So I don't know whether I'm gonna try to use this up now that it's gotten cool. I don't even think cool or summer or winter has anything to do with these. When these mousses and cream foundations come out, I think it's all about major blending and getting it to settle properly. And I guess that's just not my forte as of yet. So this is a regret. They do have a liquid foundation that I would love to try, but that is a regret. The next two, the MAC Studio Fluid Fix Foundation. This is a regret because in the summer it oxidizes on me to a orangish undertone color. I am going to try to use this now that we are in the winter months, because I think in the winter I won't oxidize so much. I won't be so oily. I have heard about oxidation with these MAC foundations on Makeup Alley, which I go to for reviews on YouTube, and when I Google research. So I am going to try to finish using this now that we're in the winter months. Make sure this is in my shop, my stash, for at least 2 or 3 weeks at a time while we're getting into the cooler months. I have found that in the summer I can mix this with another foundation, and for some reason it will stop major oxidation. So I do that in the summer, but I want to go ahead and use this up, and then I don't think this will be something I will be repurchasing from MAC. Okay, and the last one is the one I absolutely hate the most. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Compact Foundation NC50, because the shades are off. If you're for NC45, you need to buy NC50. Absolutely hate this. If someone wants to try it, there is a lot of this left. I will clean it up and sanitize it. You want to swap, I will send it to you. Absolutely hate this. Once again, it is a cream foundation. It just doesn't set or blend well to me at all. I do think it is prolonged wearing. I was hoping that the MAC Prolonged Wear concealers that they came out with in the tube, I was hoping that this was that, and it's absolutely not. I really wish that MAC would come out with the Prolonged Wear concealers in a bigger bottle or bigger tube, because I would absolutely wear that as a foundation. Those Prolonged Wear concealers are awesome. I think I have one somewhere under here. Yeah, this right here is absolutely awesome, and I think that what I'll do is see if I have enough for back to MAC or whatever, but you can't even get this. So anyways, what I think I'll do the next time I want to purchase a MAC foundation is purchase a few of these, but you have to purchase a few of these to get really good foundation use out of it. So I'm kind of sad, but they need to make this a full bottle of foundation. Same formula. This was what they thought they were doing, and it is absolutely horrid. That is not the case. Somebody else may like it. Let me know. I may be able to use this as a cream contour. That might be an idea. Maybe I can use it as a cream contour because it is darker, and then with the powder over it. Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. But this is not something that I would repurchase or suggest that you repurchase for oily skin. Okay, so the rundown is the MAC Prolonged Wear Compact Foundation, the MAC Studio Fix Foundation, Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, the Sascha Second to None Foundation, the Black Opal Total Coverage Foundation, the Rimmel Stay Matte Mousse Foundation, and the Revlon Nearly Naked Foundation. Okay, so those are my suggestions, the foundations that I absolutely would not repurchase, being as though I have oily skin. And any suggestions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll see you the next time we plan our makeup.